Here's another kilo of static grass. So you guys buying the small Gale Force 9 ones, you're paying about you're probably paying a little less than half, and I'm getting a pound of or a kilo of static grass. This stuff here is cheap. It's like $24 for this much. Unless you're me or other railway modelers, you're not going through near that much. So I got another bag of that because I'm almost out of the first bag. I have Super Surf. I use this stuff all the time. You've seen it. I wanted to round out the collection. I got 2 medium, 2 light. I ordered in, this is a really light one. It's very, very green. This is going to be cool for some small bushes. And then I got in the really dark green. So this is going to be good for some like pine tree type ones. On top of that, what do I have? I have farm fence. So this is your standard 3-rail fence. And you get about 50 inches per pack, and it stuff's about $9, so it's pretty cheap. I got some dilapidated picket fence. This is great around the houses. I have your split rail. That's a 2-rail. You get about between 45 and 49 inches. And I have another one too. This one's field fence. This is basically a 2-rail that's staggered. So, and I got 2 packs of that because this is one of my favorite ones. So this is what I use in my cow pastures. So that's lots of fence. It's like, I don't know what that is, about, 10 feet of fence. It's not more. A couple ballasts. I got a fine brown and a dark. This is my road stuff, so I like to put this down for around on the actual dirt paths, the actual roads. I get this cool stuff too. It's flocking, but it's soil. So what I actually thought, I might do some small gardens. Actually use the soil mix rather than pre-stain some of the crop rows. Winding down here, what else do I got? I have in here, I bought a shaker bottle. Sometimes I get in those tight spots and I can't use the big shakers, so this is just a small one. A little smaller, you can get in there. It's almost like a salt shaker. So I got one of those, just $3 or $4. It's not going to go bad, so I figured I'd pick that up. I got another pack of ivy. What do I got here? Oh wow, these are cool. Check this out. I don't know if you can even tell how small. I'm going to put my finger beside that, my fingernail. These are roosters and chickens. So there's like, I don't know how many in there, like 10 or 15 chickens. So I had the Hermanville board with the chicken fence, but I actually got the chickens this time. So here they are. Here I see one of them needs to be fixed, but that's not bad. These are actual tomato, and they come on their own little things. You got to take them off. These are tomato vines. So actual crops with tomatoes. So they're kind of cool. You don't get very many, and they're not very much either. So there's about 10 in there. And then I went with the cows. Of course, you can't go wrong with cows. So what do I got? 5, 9, so 18 cows. So a couple fields worth. So that's that. And here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is pumpkin and cantaloupe. So here we got a pumpkin patch and a cantaloupe patch. Pretty small. What you do is you cut them and use them as needed. These are massive massive watermelons, by the way. So these are 187, so they're a little bit big for Flames of War, but if they're any smaller, you wouldn't see them, so I'm going to have to make do with that. Just about done. Oh, I ordered in another pack of the cobble. Turns out I'm not actually going to use this, but I'll use it on a later project, because I'm going to go with the Hermanville cobble, and I'll do a whole how-to vid on that, because it's a little more complicated than this, but I think I like the effect a little bit better. Well, not better, but it gives you a different effect than what I've been using. And then finally, last but not least, flocking. I ordered in tubs of flocking because I got 42 square feet of tile to do. So here I got a scenic turf. This is a flock and turf blend. So what you do in here, you get, you can zoom in on that, you get a mixture of the static grass and flock. So this one right here is probably going to be my base color, and then I will lighten it up with this static grass here. So I like the dark because it gives the shadow. I do top coats of light to give the depth of the grass. So I ordered in, I thought I ordered 2 tubs of that. I may be mistaken. I might want one on that. So one of those. Here I got, trying to tell this is a shrub blend. So here, this stuff here, what this is mixed with is actually mixed with small balls of clump foliage, plus static grass, plus flock. So if you can see the ground, if you can see that right there, it breaks it up and it's a little more shrubby. And that will go underneath your dense tree stand, so it'll be a little less traveled areas. Then here we have a solid 2 mil dark. So this is just half a gallon. So it's half the size of the big ones. And this is just pure static grass. That's a 2 mil static grass, dark. So again, that's good for shadows right underneath the tree. Here, this looks like blended turf, if I'm not mistaken. Have a look here. Yeah, this is a grass blend. So here's a good base mixture. Again, you add your static grass in. It's got a touch of brown in that one. 2 left. This is, again, a shrub blend, but I think this is a lighter color one. This one here is, yeah, Alpine Meadow. So the one I got here, this is an Alpine Meadow, but you can see they're slightly different. So this is a really good mix as well around your tree patches. So I got a lot of stuff because I got a lot of areas that are going to be flat and open, and I didn't want just a basic static or just block ground. I wanted some depth to it. And then here's just spring green. So this is your simple basic block, your woodland scenic stuff, but it's a half gallon, so it's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make up a bunch of different mixes, and I was waiting for all these to get here, so I'll experiment. I'll tell you what I got, what I used. And the thing that's on that bag, and you started wondering, was my magnets. So here are the 100 magnets. These are really cool. I don't know if you guys have played with these before, but I've seen Bill was doing some vids, but yeah, they're really neat. Bend them, whatever. Yeah, cool. Anyways, so there's 100 magnets. These are super strong, and these are actually going to be used for my trees. So as you can see, you have no problem putting a tree down with that. So that's what I got. So you just want to pan over that quickly, and then you can see the mess of stuff that I got. And I will give you guys a separate vid on the progress that I got on the big project so far. So you can see I got a little work. This is the only stuff I just got in, not to mention the stuff I already had. So stay tuned, guys, and thanks for those who stayed. Thanks for staying with the subscription. I know I lost a few, but I promise to get vids up now, and I'll talk to everyone later. Cheers.